Lesson 31. Change all worksheets. In this lesson, we'll take a look at a very powerful but slightly dangerous option called group mode. Group mode allows us to change every sheet at once. I'll show you how to exit group mode, and then as a bonus tip, a great formula that will add the worksheet name to a cell. Alright, so here we have a workbook with 12 identical worksheets, one for each month. In the last lesson, we learned how to very quickly make copies of those worksheets, and we created the copies so quickly that it allowed us to finish the project before the manager could come back and say, hey, I need you to add some rows to that data set. Well, rather than having to make 12 identical copies, here's what we're going to do. We're going to click on the January worksheet and then shift-click on the December worksheet. You'll notice that all of the sheets are now highlighted in white, and in the heading it now says that we're in group mode. Any changes that I make to the worksheet are now being made to all of the sheets in the group. So if I would insert some rows, and then change the formula, those changes are actually being made to all of the worksheets at once. Now here's why group mode is dangerous. If you all of a sudden right now get a phone call, or your manager asks you to stop down to his office, and you go away for 30 minutes or so, and then come back, you might forget that you're in group mode. I mean, frankly, you're going to be focused here on the grid and not bother to look up to see that you're in group mode or down to see that all of these sheets are highlighted in white. I mean, frankly, it's pretty subtle. So you might come here and start typing data for January, and depending on how long you type data for January, you would be overwriting data in all of the other worksheets. So you have to remember to get out of group mode. There's several ways to do this. One is to right-click and choose Ungroup Sheets. Or you could simply directly click on one of the sheets that's not the active sheet. So if I click on February or March, it exits out of group mode. It's also possible using the Control key to put non-adjacent sheets into group mode, if for some reason you only had to change those particular sheets. Now let me go back into group mode and talk about a very cool function that will allow us to get the sheet name right in a cell in our workbook. Here in cell A1, I'm going to use the cell function, and I'm going to ask for the file name. And notice that this gives us the entire path, and then in square brackets the sheet name, and then in square brackets the file name, and then the sheet name. Well, to get just the worksheet name, basically I need to find that right square bracket and start taking characters from after that point. So I'll edit the formula and ask for the mid of this result. I'm going to copy that part of the formula to the clipboard with Control C and use the find command. I want to find the right square bracket within the result of the formula plus 1. And how many characters do I want? Well, in this case, I would know that every sheet has 3 characters, so I could put 3 as the third argument of the mid function. You'll see that this gives me Jan in January, and because I was in group mode, I've now effectively put the worksheet name in cell A1 in every worksheet in the book. Group mode is very, very powerful. I hope you found that helpful, and thanks for watching.
Looking to advance your career by acquiring new skills? Tired of expensive off-site training programs? Wish you could learn from the best instructors in the industry? Look no further than live lessons. Self-paced, personal video instruction by the world's leading technology publishers. Each live lesson comes with a DVD featuring 3 to 4 hours of instructor-led classroom training, sample program code that allows you to work along with your personal instructor, and an example-rich study guide. Live lessons allow you to watch the entire course from start to finish, or navigate directly to any of the individual lessons. You'll literally watch over the shoulder of your instructor as he shows you how to build state-of-the-art applications. Live lessons, the power of the world's leading technology experts at your fingertips. To learn more, visit mylivelessons.com today.